Good morning and happy Thursday. Pastor and I were chatting the other day, and I'm not quite sure how we got here in the conversation because I looked through some of the study notes that we were going through in Romans, and I can't find what we were talking about. But it struck me as something that we do, that I do, and that would be a good thing to chat with you about today. And that's judgment. We tend to be far more self-judgmental in life, I know I do, than everyone else. There's a lot of things out in the world that we have problems with today, but for our loved ones and our kids and our relatives and our spouses, we tend to give a whole lot of grace to people and not give the same grace to ourselves. I'm not trying to tell you that we should all go out and do horrible things and, disobey God and things like that. What I'm trying to say is that we need to understand the unfailing love that God has for each and every one of us. So as we're willing to show compassion on somebody else, like Christ showed compassion on us, we have to realize that God has that same compassion on us every single day. That God loves the person you are today, standing in front of that mirror as you get up this morning, as he will when he sees you in glory, when your process of your sanctification is complete. That's love and grace that is uncomprehendable to me, that no matter what I do, where I go, God's love hasn't changed. God's love is unchanging. It hasn't changed since the beginning, since we opened our eyes on that first day being born. It won't change to the last day we close our eyes and see Jesus' face. God has love and grace for where you are right here, right now in your life, as he does for me, as he does for Pastor, as he does for the guy walking down the street who may not be doing things in perfect order or living in sin. God's love is the same. And as I was thinking about that, I realized that I need to have the same love for everyone else that's out there, yes. But what struck me is, do I have the same love and respect for myself? That I can understand that even though I do things that aren't right and I do things that aren't correct, like Pastor keeps saying, and I love this saying, as I'm trying to become a less competent sinner, and there are days that I am a very competent sinner, am I willing to say that, Greg, God loves you. What you did was not right, and it was sinful, and you need to ask for forgiveness for it. But God's love doesn't change. I should never in myself, and I do say it, God loves me less today because I did X, or God loves me less today because I did Y, or God loves me more today because I witnessed to that person or prayed for that person. So God loves me more today. God loves you the same. So when things go wrong and things don't go right and we find ourselves doing things that we shouldn't, we need to ask for forgiveness if we hurt someone from them. We need to ask forgiveness from God. But we never should discount the love that God has for us. And there are times, as I thought about that the other day, that I had to go, there are times in my life that I've thought that God thought less of me. And then I think less of myself. And it goes around and around and around, and then we get ourselves into a hole. Fortunately, we can stop that cycle. God's love will never change. God's desire for us to be close to him will never change. God has a way through his word and prayer and asking for forgiveness that restoration is ours because he is God. Have a great weekend, folks. Hope to see you in church on Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check the website out for all the things going on. We love you. God loves you, and he will never change that love. Have a good day. Bye-bye.